Are you making it rain up there?
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Oh, I'm so sooty.
Are you really?
I couldn't get the cap off.
Oh.
Well, I could have. I just didn't want to get down again.
Oh.
So this is just sitting on there, but all done.
You look really cute in Kimberly's new hat.
Thanks, Kimberly.
Is that the one with the messy bun hole?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Thanks, Kimberly. Thanks, Brian. Do you need a hand up there? Do you need me to help do anything?
No, I think I'm good.
Yay, thank you. Incoming. Wow.
Catch my jacket.
Those icicles are gorgeous. Toss it on down.
I don't want it. I want you to catch it.
I will catch it.
Okay.
Ah! Caught one.
Okay.
Let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Whoa, that one's big. I'll hold the ladder. Thanks for saving us from having chimney problems.
So now we can start a fire, and now we can thaw the hose.
The hose.
It fell on the ground last night.
Yeah, oops. Nice. We finally got the really cold, well, I'll call it cold temperatures we were hoping for this winter to test our water system. We got to -4 Fahrenheit. For us, -4, that's a pretty good temperature to test the freeze-proof ability of our water system. So far this winter, we have been just fine. With -4, we did have our hydrant in our RV garage freeze. We have a cat hole there, which Bugaboo uses to go in and out. It's kind of a cat door type of deal. That allows a draft, and it's enough to freeze the standpipe. With the heat gun, we were able to thaw it out quickly, and we're right back in business. A frost-free hydrant is only frost-free when it's closed, right? Since we leave our hydrant open all the time to keep the RV water on, well, there you go, it's not exactly frost-proof. So we just shut that hydrant off on really cold nights and disconnect the hose and let the standpipe drain. It works just fine. In the morning, we hook the hose back up, turn the hydrant back on, and we're back in business. Alyssa has been wanting to do this chain removal process so that she can feel more comfortable with it. Thank you. Is it okay if I get the chains off the back up there?
Yeah.
Do that to help?
Yep.
Okay, I'll get those down.
Looks good. Think she's good?
No.
No?
Not even close.
Too loose?
Oh yeah. Just hang on until I get this one on. Okay.
I don't even know if I can get that one.
Well, we don't have to use it, but try. Well, I'll tell you what'll happen is you drive around for a few minutes and it'll go cam lock. No
it'll go.
Yep, you got it. You got it. Oh yeah.
I couldn't figure out why there was a tool for this. I'm like, well, I could do it with my fingers.
Right?
That's how you know it's too loose.
I don't know if these cam lock style chains are amazing, but I definitely like the cam lock over having to finger tighten for sure.
So now I have to fix the other one.
Okay.
Think it's tight enough?
Kind of has that jello-y, wobbly Nope, I don't think it's tight enough.
So,
you're already on the 3rd link right there.
Yeah?
So you just need to go one more maybe.
Maybe.
Rotate that to the bottom, and that way all the chain's just drooping. There you go. About there, a little further.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Tire, it's the same size, but it's a much heavier tread. So you're gonna get a really weird fit. Might have to drive around a little bit to...
That's a 6.
Wow. Is the inside even locked? Yeah, inside's locked on number 2. Actually, the inside could tighten up too.
Should we tighten the inside first?
Let's try it.
The inside?
Yeah, the inside, yeah.
So leave this.
That'll help balance the chain. Otherwise, you got it really small on this side, big on that side, right? That's a good
not
place
bad.
to start.
Yeah,
probably
it'll
wiggle
loosen.
a little bit.
Okay.
Good enough. Drive it a little bit. Let's get them on there tight.
Okay. Along now.
Come along.
Going to live with another family.
Who are you going to chain up?
Wouldn't you like to know? These are so much lighter.
Right?
Didn't we just clean the Subaru?
We did.
It's still pretty clean.
It looks good. That's just snow. Snow's not dirt. Time to test them out. Probably more like wiggle them loose, and then we can tighten them back up. Yeah, this one I think was pretty good. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, that's tight. Use a little love, huh?
A little.
Where'd your tool go?
That's a good question. I don't know.
There you are, you little sneak. Oh, okay. Need help?
Well, it's still like an inch away.
Okay, I'll help you.
Wow, nice work. That's all the chain we got.
That's it.
It's pretty good.
In the front, right? You can always tighten the back, right?
Yeah.
In fact, if you look at the chain, it's very off center on the tire.
Really?
Because the front's so tight and the back's loose, see?
Should we try to fix that?
See that? Wouldn't hurt. Sun sure is beautiful, but it can't make up its mind whether it wants to be out or behind the clouds.
When it's out, it's actually really warm.
Yeah, it's
like a
pretty
little
hot,
too
huh?
hot.
Even though it's like 20 degrees out. Nice. Oh, that's tight. I wish we had those on the big chains, huh?
Oh wow, we don't.
No, we'll have to air those tires down and then tighten those chains up really good and then air the tire back up. That's just what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Should I park the
work.
beast? Park
I think
Bessie?
we're good, yeah.
Okay.
What we actually need to do is probably clevis the extra chain on the side chains.
Yeah.
Because others are gonna beat the snot out of the backhoe, right? Carabiners would be fine for that because all they're doing is holding them out of the way, and then they're easy to remove too. I mentioned in an earlier video about tire chains that we had purchased these for the fronts. They're very similar to the rear chains. The chains that we had on here originally just had a single chain going across the tread. The challenge with those chains was two things. One, they tend to disappear into the tread. And so the only chain exposed is really just here at the top of the tread. So even though you've got this wide tire, there's just no traction. The other problem was they don't have these H-bars, these small chain links here, and these provide lateral resistance. And on top of that, this is what's called a continuous chain. So these two cross chains are linked across here, and that keeps this on top of the tread on both sides.
There's always chain on the ground where the other ones there wasn't.
Bingo. What we're trying to achieve with the backhoe is to get it where we feel confident that it's able to do most everything, not just our thing. So if somebody calls and they need help either getting towed out or plowed out or something like that, we feel like we can jump on our backhoe and it's well equipped. A friend of ours who lives nearby has been wonderfully helpful to us in many of our projects. He's come over on short notice and been very kind. And he recently bought a skid steer to kind of complement the tools that are running around the neighborhood. He knows that we have a backhoe, and so instead of buying a backhoe, he got a skid steer. He's been struggling to get some chains on there. It has something to do with the wheel spacers, needed to move the wheels away from the chassis. These tires that are on the front of our backhoe, ironically, are skid steer tires. We now have a set of chains that should be able to slip right on his skid steer. So how did it feel doing the chains?
I would have worked it out, but it was nice to have your help. It is better with two people yanking on the chain, trying to pull up the slack. I did not get a chance to install a set myself when we were installing these because it was nighttime and the backhoe was broken down. Like most things, right? There's no time to learn. Times like these are great times to learn. It's sunny outside.
We were gonna drive the car. Should we just drive the backhoe?
Huh? Might as well. Be a little nippy.
It's a little bit of a long drive.
It's really not, but a few mile drive's a long way in a backhoe.
Do you know the real reason we're not gonna drive the backhoe?
Why?
It doesn't have a cup holder.
Totally. We have London fogs that are made, and I've only had like 2 sips of it.
Me too. But thankfully they're in our cups, so they're not getting cold.
That's good.
That's good enough.
That's not perfect, but I need to check the other side.
Okay.
Bazinga.
That's pretty good. Let's see if we can go one farther.
Oh yeah, totally.
Let's go 2 farther.
I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. I know what I'm thinking.
Looking pretty good.
London fog, that's what I'm thinking.
You got London foggy brain?
I do have yeah.
What are you building?
You'll see.
One of the challenges we've had so far on this project has been the amount of tasks that fall onto my shoulders. It's not that Alyssa can't do them, it's that she really hasn't had the time to learn to do them. I've been trying to spend more time with Alyssa on these projects so that she feels capable and that she feels confident. Getting started is hard, but once she's doing it, she's like, this is easy. And I'm like, exactly. We just needed to take the time to spend time together. How's it going?
It's going good.
Very happy with the chains. Battery's dying on the camera.
Oh no.
Good job on the chains. Good job on the tires.
I feel proud of myself.
Good job on cleaning the chimney.
I know it's nothing monumental.
I'm afraid you guys might not see me on this channel anymore.
I know, right?
I've been replaced by Alyssa. She doesn't even need me anymore. Now what?
If you like the videos, Jesse's been editing most of the videos.
What?
Maybe not by the time you see this video.
Oh, bomb drop.
But
oh, you just broke their heart. They thought it was all you.
You can't tell who edited what video. I dare you to try.
Ooh, now it's a game. Which one? Who edited this video?
Are you opposed to me putting our snowboarding stuff back in the Subaru now that it's dry?
Oh, right.
Because Bugaboo took it upon himself to jump up on these bins last night.
Yes.
And everything toppled over and the clothing ended up on the wood stove.
Yeah, I got up at 3 a.m. and found that laying right there. Right next to the wood stove. Oof. No bueno, son.
I guarantee you more than one fire has been started by a cat.
Yeah. So do we ground Bugaboo? Like, can we take away his TV privileges or what?
Well, it's hard. He doesn't have friends or watch TV, so it's really hard to punish him.
No Ratatouille for a week.